Рибвествую сафар, дорогі друзья. Мавсі обжарепному аншаны роскну дарю нас равони чурьи. Бессёдня ман в дусю галзинул чуэнин дининсерный сокть. Сокть, тракотом мы пороговим обдайной, сивмаси нинтерной гире, мэнжонко шепное время лопупярный и севмя восхахтывающий. Севним, как разжаждался тает проект, а вот якие лыбы рудности из Евдоги, да пьемы волтезы и сахьепи. И масса валгная, йоч дубит шальде сопы его проекта. А как же бюллей из сав жомет банрать шамгом на локальный монер и в ритмом рифе дазать йофл вакерзный или анчейн повсор шаному гисёднишнему сокти. И кат гисёднишан соктейо текина лосекников, валгный миксиндайнер и зарбородчик гиры ривет досес, ривцячем.
Кирлама андарюна сыровонью чури.
Приветствую Сафра, дорогие друзья. Мавсі обжарепному аншаны роскну дарю нас равони чурьи. Бессёдня ман в дусю галзинул чуэнин нинсерный сокть. Сокть, тракотом мы пороговим обдайной, сивмаси нинтерной гире, мэнжонка сшепное время.
What do you do if you like someone who
Camera, it's about time. How many blind spots are there? Usually they politely stay outside the door and give you a mini jump scare. Now their manners have decreased so much that he's peeking through my office and holding my door switch from the inside. I'm just gonna record. Wow, I got a long way to go. What makes this more eerie is we don't even have a phone call or an instructor. It's like we're all alone. Oh, he's animated too. It just gets worse and worse. I don't know when to use the door. Okay, now, I heard someone walking. There we go. Okay, now let's make sure Chica's not near. Chica? Oh yeah, Yeah, I remember we saw that on the Game Jolt front page. I thought I'd get used to it, but hell nah. Get off my screen. How fast are you back? How fast? Bonnie? Dude, it's like I know it's coming, but it still gets me. Something about these animatronics. This Bonnie is much scarier. The noises he makes, the stare he gives. I'm Freddy Fazbear. No, stop dancing. That's probably the Bonnie Scott Cawthon saw in his nightmares. I'm confused about how we win this. Do we have to wait until 6 a.m. and finish recording the call? What happens if it hits 6 a.m. and I don't finish this task? Bonnie is up close. He's so out of it, he's not even looking at the camera. Those small animations actually make it way scarier. Ah! Who's playing that music? Usually only Freddy plays music. Wait, he's still back here. Yo, give me some light. Give me some dang light. Oh no. I don't know why there's music coming out of Chica. How are you even seeing? Your eyeballs like pretty much disconnected. Chica, I promise you I don't taste like pizza. I taste way worse. I'm closing that. She just left from the closest. Okay, I knew it. How am I supposed to know she's not just camping out here? I heard like 3 footsteps. She could still be very close. Those more footsteps. I know you're here, bro. You're not slick. I heard you. Just knock on the door to confirm you're here. I'm so glad this is a demo. Wait. Pirates Cove. I wasn't even focusing. I forget about Foxy every time. I don't see anybody. There's 1 hour left, but I don't see anyone. So if I die, it's not even my fault. This would have been so easy if it's like the OG FNAF. I would have just closed both doors because I have so much power left. But right here, I can't. I can only hold it down. Once I let go, it just opens. Dude, that was just night 1. Wow, this game's intense. Even the cheers are depressing. Okay, my game just crashed. Please tell me you saved my progress. Yeah, Freddy, I didn't even let you get in the menu. I'm tired of seeing Freddy tweak. The cunning ones. Foxy will leave his pirate cave tonight. When he leaves, an icon will appear on the cameras in the east and west hallways. Depending on which side it appears on, that will be the direction he runs. Close the corresponding door. Dang! So he's breaking that rule. He's supposed to stay on this side. Another surprise awaits you in the main vent. He loves to chew on things. So if you let him in, he'll chew through the generator wires. Let me guess, it's Balloon Boy. Because who else is that annoying? To prevent this, close the vent as soon as you hear him enter. Turn the camera already! Why does it even go to that angle? I don't need to stare at the wall. That's completely useless. Bonnie went backwards? And then he jumped to this camera? How do you even do that? Where's Chica though? This guy is jumping like crazy. I gotta always keep an eye on Bonnie. Whoa! Oh, someone's in the kitchen. And as always, the kitchen camera is just not visible. Is Foxy? What the? Return the camera. What is happening to Foxy? Oh my god, he's tweaking like crazy. I've never seen an animatronic tweak this much. Foxy needs like medical help immediately. Oh, what is that? What? Who just ran? Did someone just fly at light speed? I'm hearing a lot of stuff. Night 2 is way worse than night 1. Her apron says, "Let's eat." With 3 exclamation. Oh my! No! Foxy! Close it! Everyone is running super fast. Why was Chica that fast? The cupcake has bitten the generators. Oh, it was the cupcake the whole time. It was the cupcake. Okay, what do I do now? How do I get rid of that? Is it a permanent, like, issue? I'm just in shock. I don't know which side he's coming from. Thank God I gambled and got it right. The power is dropping like crazy. I don't even know how Bonnie snuck in. One thing I learned is I should get the recording call objective out of the way as fast as possible. Just gotta... Oh God! Close the door on that thing. I hate having to drag this. Dude, my oxygen's dropping. Oh, so closing that vent drops my oxygen. I'm just looking out for foxes. Oh, body does the same thing. That's so creepy. You guys forgot you're going up against the employee of the month. Just give me like 3 nights where I get stuffed in the suit and my head ripped off, and then I'll be like good to win every single night. I'm just having a staring contest with Bonnie. He lost. He ran away. He got so pissed that he lost. I saw you blink. All you need to do is look at these 4 cameras. Are you just gonna keep crashing every time I win? I'm gonna go right back in and beat the game. See, they're scared of me now. Weird creatures. The dog appears in the... What? The dog? Oh, what's that dog's name? Did they bring, Skippy? Or something? Skippy the dog? Upon arrival, it will take a few seconds for him to activate. During that time, you must find his eye on the security cameras before he activates. What? Oh, I keep forgetting the night started. She would walk slowly along the left side. Ignore the door. You'll have to watch her for a few seconds through the cameras for her to return to the previous room. Take her back to the spare parts room. Whoa, wait, that's a lot. No, I barely understood that. Take who back? Was that talking about someone else other than the dog? The cupcake already bit my wiring. Yeah, I hope you got electrocuted. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Who even are you? You're not part of the crew. Like, why are you trying to like fit in? We don't know you. Yo, somebody get their dog. That's probably named Cutie Pootie. Even from how did she get in that fast? This is an anti-commentary FNAF game. I can't talk. A joke's on her. I don't taste like pizza, so she probably barfed that up. I hope I gave her food poisoning or something. Oh, I found the eye. I found the dog's eye. Where is it at? Where is she at? Who is that? He is a tweaker buddy. That might be Mangle. That's Mangle. No one told me about me. Oh, wait. That's who they meant when they were saying she. I forgot what I'm supposed to do with Mangle. They introduced 2 people. This is just a ding-dong ditch simulator with a lot of scary aspects. Oh! What do you want from me, Mangle? I forgot what I'm supposed to do with you! This guy wants his eyeball. I'm closing this just in case. Okay, be a good boy. Yeah, give me 20 seconds. Mangle, stop crying! Okay, I just understood how Mangle works. I just gotta watch her in the camera to reset her back to wherever she lives. I'm using the cameras as much as I want. I think the battery capacity is just goated on this generator. I'm popping off right now. I'm so locked in. Get rid of Mangle. 1 more hour. Wait, I didn't do the recording call thing. Guys, I think I just sold. They just decided to turn on their admin perms and summon Golden Freddy. Yeah, they just had to cheat. I call that cheating. Let's see what the ref has to say about this.
It's something, yeah, you cannot do that.
Decision is red card.
I was gonna end the video there, but I just realized every single animatronic.
They built a giant metal frame and covered it with a thick rubber skin before sticking in hoses filled with pressurized air to make it move around. And after connecting it to a crane, the shark could swim underwater and even pop out from the waves. But they only tested it in fresh water, so when the shark was put into the sea, the salt water rusted over the electrical parts. It stopped moving and then sank. So instead, the director shot several scenes from the shark's point of view, which meant he barely had to show it at all, and what you imagined in the water ended up being far scarier than any rubber prop could ever be. They built
Oh, there.
Things nobody tells you about having an orange cat. And number 5 explains why they act the way they do. 1. You probably got a boy. About 80% of orange cats are male. The orange color is on the X chromosome, and boys need 1 copy to turn orange, while girls need 2. That means for every orange girl, 3 orange boys cause trouble. A lot of that wild orange stuff is really just a boy thing. 2. They eat like it's their last meal. They'll scream at you and act like they haven't eaten in a week. They even grow bigger than other cats, taller and wider. Nobody knows if it's genes or all that eating. 3. Nothing you own is safe. They knock cups off tables, dive into bags, and jump at your feet. People will tell you they're dumb, that they share 1 brain cell, but they're not. They're just not scared of anything. 4. They never stop talking. They greet you at the door, answer back, and have something to say about everything. They learn that being loud gets what they want, so they never ever shut up. 5. They love you harder than any cat. They pick their favorite person and stick to them like glue, purring like a little motor, and it might not be in your head. Studies suggest orange cats could be the most social of all, so all that chaos is just their weird way of loving you. Do you have an orange cat?
Hey guys, I heard we were breaking. Oh my gosh! Hey guys, I heard we were breaking. Oh my gosh!
At least she treats me like I'm somebody.
Yeah, but would she love you if you were nobody?
Nobody loved me when I was nobody.
I did! Before the money. And before the fame.
Congratulations, you're moving to the next level. Your next opponent is... you.
These are 4 animals you didn't know are secretly best. These are 4 animals you didn't know are secretly best friends. Firstly, boxer crabs team up with an enemy by turning them into boxing gloves, putting 1 anemone over each claw. Then every time the boxer crab punches, it comes with an extra sting, while the anemone gets carried around quicker and also gets some free food. Next, the cleaner wrasse are basically dentists for predators, swimming in the mouths of dangerous animals like groupers, eels, or sharks. But instead of getting eaten, the predator will open its mouth, letting the fish inside to eat parasites and dead skin from their teeth or gills, giving the fish food and keeping the predator healthy. Even crazier, tarantulas and frogs can sometimes live together. Even though a tarantula could easily eat a frog, it lets it live. Because when a tarantula lays eggs, it often gets attacked by bugs. And since frogs are experts at catching them, the tarantula will help defend the frog from larger predators, while the frog helps defend the eggs from small bugs. But the most insane, pistol shrimp use goby fish like security cameras. Pistol shrimp have terrible eyesight, but are good at building burrows. So while the shrimp builds, the goby fish watches for predators as the shrimp keeps 1 antenna touching it. If danger gets too close, the goby flicks his tail, signaling both of them to dive underground, surviving together. These are 4 animals you didn't know are secretly best friends.
What if mountains never existed? There would be no more major ice maps. A lot of Gorilla Tag's videos would probably not exist today. But wait, subscribe before little Timmy reaches the end. They would have to stay in monkey blocks to play with the ice. What if mountains never existed? There would be no more major ice maps. What if mountains...
I like green.
This is how players react to having every potion effect in Minecraft. Night vision. Bro, I actually can't see in this cave and I'm hearing scary noises. Okay, that's it. I'm drinking a night vision potion. I didn't see anything. Jump boost. Yo, watch this 4-block jump. It is as easy as pie. I'll show you how it's done. Watch this. What the? Huh? Invisibility. Alright, I'm gonna use this invisibility potion to see what they're hiding inside this guarded base.
Ugh, bro, did you fart? A strong wave of stench just hit me. No, it wasn't me.
Holy crap, why is there a flying sword coming towards me?
Alright, let's see what's inside the big reveal. Huh? There's nothing here. This is how players react to having every potion effect in... Okay, la matraca.
Two of my videos have gone viral today.
Why are there only 3 walls in this room? It's cause you keep breaking the 4th one, bro. 4th wall? What could he possibly be talking? Why are there only 3 walls in this room? It's cause you keep breaking the 4th one, bro. 4th wall? What could he possibly be talking? Why are there only 3 walls in this room? It's cause you keep breaking the 4th one, bro. 4th wall? What could he possibly be talking? Why are
Have you seen this video before?
Daddy, 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 hurry. I saw something scurry.
Son, what's all this screaming for?
If you played at 2x speed, it becomes terrifying. Have you seen this video before?
Daddy, daddy, daddy. The reason I'm not doing it how guys
Ogni anno sogno l'estate, almeno finché il
The dark lore hidden throughout Animal Hospital. With the new update, we have more crazy information about the history of Dr. Harlow and possibly the reason why he's doing all these dark things. We also have some more information about the whole history of this Animal Hospital building. See, sometime around shift 16, Dr. Harlow will ask you for help. He'll want you to move some boxes into his office, and here you can find some hidden notes throughout the place. You can also find this photo of Dr. Harlow and his family that he's deeply trying to save. And you can also find this mysterious book written by the first doctor that founded this whole hospital, John A. Nomley. But before we go into all that, let's go back a bit. If you don't know, Animal Hospital isn't an ordinary hospital. At least not anymore. See, around the place, there's anomalies that keep running loose, characters acting strange, and we even know for a fact secret government experiments are happening around here. I mean, even the intern, you know, the person that you play as in the beginning, is actually just an experiment. I mean, why do you think he's dressed like that? They're literally wearing a straitjacket. It's not just pants and a hoodie, that thing is combined. Like when the game first came out, it actually used to have a jump scare option where if you went ahead and bought it, you would actually see the true face of the intern. Yet that's right, they're actually an anomaly, or at least something close to it. I mean, even in the official art of the Animal Hospital game, you could see the intern recovering from an injury. They have a whole bandage on their head and ear, but then in this other picture here, here, we have the exact same intern with an evil Dr. Harlow holding up a knife. Yeah, this is the old model of Dr. Harlow. He since got a newer update. But yeah, then we get this image here where now the intern is some sort of anomaly. And it does kind of explain why the intern has this strange face on them, which is completely different from the other faces of the animals. But now the intern isn't the only entity carrying secrets around this place. Dr. Harlow is also something close to an anomaly. The obvious tell is that when you go into the lobby, you can see on the top right window his creepy looking face. But more than that, there's this new scanner in the game where you can scan animals to see if they're an anomaly or not. Green means that they're just normal, red means that they're actually an anomaly. But then if you use this device on Dr. Harlow, it actually glows purple with a bunch of question marks on it, meaning that he's neither an anomaly nor an animal. He's something completely different. But what? What did he exactly turn into? Well, sometimes you'll see Dr. Harlow sitting alone in the front lobby, and if you talk with him, he'll mention how something terrible happened here long ago. There were others before you, before all this. I haven't been the same since. Parts of me never came back. The corporation, they saved me. What was left of me anyway. I work for them now. We all do, in the end. Once the research is done, everything will be better. No more patients, no more nights like this. You'll see, everyone will see. And then he just kind of goes silent. So what exactly does this all mean? Well, in my two previous videos, I had talked about how Dr. Harlow was actually the bad guy of Animal Hospital, and while he may be experimenting on other animals and causing them to become infected and all that, he's actually doing this for the greater good. At least that's what he likes to tell himself. Like in another conversation where you ask him about the Animal Corporation, you know, the government in this game, yeah, they're the real crazy ones. He mentions how the corporation owns the hospital, just like they own the schools and the other businesses in this city. The search I'm doing with them is very important. Some sacrifices must be made. Maybe even I might be one of them, but it's going to change the lives of all the animals. That's why we must keep working. So this line right here, it pretty much confirms that yes, experiments are happening in this hospital, but it also confirms that Dr. Harlow is doing this for the betterment of all the animals. At least that's what he thinks. I mean, don't get me wrong, he does do a lot of bad things. Like he did actually take Rathiu's twin sister, making her disappear and all that, and then turned her into the stalker. Yet we pretty much have confirmation of this, because if you don't know, Ratina actually used to work for the Animal Corporation. Rathiu actually tells us all this, but after working there for some time, she would one day just vanish. And so this causes Rathiu to start exploring the Animal Hospital building to try to expose their secrets and try to find his long-lost sister. And now after Rathiu tells you all this, he ends up giving you a key to Dr. Harlow's secret vault. And once you open that vault, you'll see what Dr. Harlow was hiding. The experiment was a success. The shadow now sees everything, as well as a picture of Ratina. So she was experimented on and then was turned into the stalker. Still don't believe me? If you look at the stalker, you also notice that they have this rat tail behind them. And also, if you take Ratina's photo and give it to the stalker, her photo will actually start to burn. Yeah, it says here, the photo burns in your hand. And that happens when you're in close proximity with the stalker holding that picture. And again, this whole experiment was done by Dr. Harlow. So he's not afraid to get his hands dirty. I don't think he's doing this to be completely evil, but he's just obsessed with his work and is trying to create something. But what? Why does he keep doing all these experiments? Well, if we go into his office, there is a photo that we can find that tells us a lot about Dr. Harlow. He actually has a family. We see a picture of his wife, and then in the middle of it is his child. And now, where have we seen this character before? Oh yeah, that's one of the characters we see in the thumbnail of this game. Yeah, that's right. This child is the same one that's on the main cover of the game. Dr. Harlow's child is also an anomaly. And maybe the reason why Dr. Harlow wants to work on these experiments is to bring his family back. We're not really sure what exactly happened to them, but I do feel like it has something to do with that line that Dr. Harlow talked about, how something terrible had happened long ago. Because also notice how the picture is actually burnt. There may have been a fire in this hospital, or similar to like the stalker, he brought this photo close to an anomaly. an anomaly and it ended up burning, but we don't really know the exact story yet. But I believe this photo and his family have something to do with this whole incident that happened long ago. And I also believe that Dr. Harlow should have died in this incident, but the Animal Corporation somehow revived him. And that's why when you scan him, he's just a mystery. Not a full anomaly, but he is something. And there is someone trying to figure out what that something is. And that is Liz. So Liz is an animal who used to work for the Animal Corporation news station, but then was fired after reporting the anomaly infection. That's right, the Animal Corporation, the one that owns the schools and many businesses in the city, wanted to keep the whole anomaly infection a secret from everyone. Yeah, she talked about it as having a huge scoop, but then they deemed it all to be fake. And so now she's doing her own solo investigating and asks you for help on taking pictures of specific patients. And so she gives you her camera and you have to take pictures of the different patients she requests. And when you do, you actually start to notice something about these pictures. Liz will mention that each patient you have been taking photos of have something in common. They have come here before. Each patient visits the hospital multiple times across weeks. It's like some kind of process is going on with the patients. They are transforming. And yes, when you look at all the pictures you've taken back to back, you see patients slowly transforming into full-on anomalies. That's right, the secret of Animal Hospital is that Dr. Harlow and anyone who's working in the Animal Hospital are not helping out patients, they're actually slowly transforming them into anomalies as well. I mean, think about it. Your whole goal in the game is to reject anomalies, you know, the ones that actually need help and assistance. Yeah, reject all those guys and only let in real animals to slowly transform them into anomalies. I mean, we already figured out that the intern is an anomaly, so why not everyone else? Anyways, after helping out Liz, she'll be able to report about the truth of this whole Animal Hospital building. Except the news report kind of makes fun of her reporting. Yet they write that she took interesting pictures of patients at Animal Hospital. Authorities are confused about what everything means. So yeah, they just kind of make it seem like it's no big deal or important at all, which also tells us that the Animal Corporation is in charge of the newspaper and also the authorities. Yeah, this whole city is just completely cooked. But we also do find out more about the history of the hospital thanks to this newspaper here. Yet, so in the newspaper that Liz gets her story published, we also find out that the Animal Hospital has been around for 30 years, and it was actually founded by a person of the name John A. Nomley, where his goal was to find cures for all animal diseases by studying DNA genes. So it seems like this John Nomley person was actually a pretty good guy, trying to find the cure and all. But unfortunately, the Animal Corporation would end up taking over the hospital and would replace him with Dr. Harlow. Yeah, Dr. Harlow will certainly take care of the patients in need of help, right? And surely he's doing the best and following in John Nomley's footsteps, right? Well, another note that you could find in Dr. Harlow's office is this one right here, where it says, "I must kindly remind you to pay the actors sitting in the reception on time. I would hate for the new hire to feel lonely and resign." Yeah, that's right. This letter pretty much tells us that everyone in the Animal Hospital that's in the reception area, they're all just actors. The intern is the only one that thinks this whole hospital is actually real and is working a real job. Everyone else is just there to support the intern, probably for another sick experiment that Dr. Harlow's conducting. And so by now, I've said a lot of things about Animal Hospital, so let's break down the time of events. This is what I believe to be the truth about Animal Hospital. So 30 years ago, Animal Hospital is built and run by John A. Nomley, a genuine good animal who wanted to change the world for the better. But then at some point there would be an outbreak where animals would start turning infected and becoming anomalies. This we don't really know why, but it's theorized that it all started within this Animal Hospital building. Liz would then report about this whole outbreak to the world, but the Animal Corporation wanted to silence her and keep the whole anomaly thing a secret. And so they would end up firing her, but they would also take over the Animal Hospital and replace Dr. Nomley with Dr. Harlow, and secret experimentations would start to occur in this place. But then soon enough, one of these experiments would cause Dr. Harlow to lose his whole family. Now, more than likely they all got infected, and then Dr. Harlow tried to get them to remember who they were by showing a picture of them, but then the picture ended up catching on fire. Again, similar to how Rotina's picture catches on fire when showed to the stalker. And this is also the time where something also happens to Dr. Harlow, where he goes from being a full-on animal animal to just something else. Again, not fully an animal, but not fully an anomaly either. And so many years would pass, Dr. Harlow would continue doing these experiments, and the hospital would also get revolving staff members. And more than likely, a lot of the staff members would actually go missing at some point. Maybe they also became an experiment. The intern, for example, was one of these experiments. And now they're here to learn the full truth about Animal Hospital and see if they can save all these anomalies. But is that even possible? I mean, Dr. Harlow seems like he's pretty certain that what he's doing for the better of everyone. But what is actually his goal? What is Dr. Harlow's mission to save everyone? Well, I believe that the Animal Corporation and Dr. Harlow want to turn the whole world into anomalies. Because to them, they view death as a disease. I mean, think about it. Dr. Harlow has lost his family that he loves so much, but if they're all anomalies, then they don't actually die. Like, even when you shoot at an anomaly, they just kind of come back to life and run away. And so Dr. Harlow and the Animal Corporation, they view death as a disease and want to end it forever. And so they're conducting all these experiments to not make anomalies so insane and bloodthirsty. But is this truly the best for everyone? Is turning the whole world into anomalies truly the best decision? Or is there something else they can try to do? Well, there is one more secret we still want to know more about, and that's the book written by John Arthur Nomley, the person who first founded the Animal Hospital. Yeah, that's right, he wrote a book titled On the Discovery and Nature of the Anomaly Gene. It seemed like he did his own investigation on the outbreak before he mysteriously vanished. I mean, it is also possible that he's the one that caused this whole outbreak by accident, but now this book is in the hands of Dr. Harlow, and it also looks to be locked as well. Maybe if we could somehow get this book to open up, we can find a way to stop these anomalies and put an end to the Animal Corporation, just like how Liz and Rathu are trying to do. But what do you all think? Let me know.